Hey gang, how's it going out there? Hanging out in the family library, and just want to take a few minutes to tell you about a great new class that we're going to be debuting at FDIC 2014. Paul Combs and I, my good brother, Paul and I are going to be doing a class called Passion, Tools, and Cartoons, finding your voice and your vision. And we're so excited to just, hang out with you guys and spend a little bit of time speaking into your hearts, speaking into your lives, and investing in you and your careers about just all the great stuff that you have to offer and all the talents that at times can somewhat be hidden and you don't quite know how to use them. Folks, we're gonna spend time firing you up, and we're gonna do our best to send you out of that classroom stoked to take that stuff and take it back to your firehouse, to take it back to your fire department, and fulfill that unique calling, that unique vision that each one of you has to make your place better. And as importantly as making things better, to have a career that is absolutely awesome. And maybe you're not feeling that right now. Maybe you're wondering what it is that you should be doing. Maybe you're not feeling like you're in an environment where your talents can be used and your talents can grow. Well, we're going to help you with that. And we're going to talk about passion. We're going to talk about how to appropriately channel that passion. Sometimes we get off in different directions because we are fiery people and the blood runs hot in our veins, and we see so clearly what we would like to be true about our fire department and about our individual careers. So we're going to help you channel that in an appropriate way so that you're productive for your firehouse and for your fire department, and not just kind of veering off in your own direction, and what to do when people aren't stoking that passion. What to do maybe when folks are standing in the way. I mean, Paul and I can speak from unfortunate experience, gang, and we'll tell our stories of how it wasn't always roses, and how not everybody in your sphere is going to be all excited that you have just an excitement about the job and an excitement to use your stuff for the good of your fire department. We'll talk about crafting a good vision. Both Paul and I had to decide that we were gonna take the stuff that we had. In my case, teaching on air management and leadership and fireground tactics, and not everybody was excited about that stuff when we started, and it ended up in a national change in what is going on in the air management world with my good buddies Steve Casey and Phil, and now teaching leadership with Michael Dugan. And fire tactics and all that stuff. I have a passion and a vision to see that stuff clearly articulated to fire service and for us to get better. So I'll talk about that journey, and of course Paul, is uniquely impacting the fire service right now with what he's doing with his artistic ability and speaking to us in a specific language that cuts through words and in amazing drawings, targets in on key thoughts and key themes and key moral principles that, boy, you sit down for 20 seconds and look at a cartoon and you come away and go, I need to get better. And so Paul's going to talk about that and using those unique talents in a specific way. And the other cool thing we're going to do, I don't know if it's ever been done, but man, we're going to try it. And I hope you come along from the ride to see how it works out. While we're talking, while we're teaching, Paul is going to demonstrate using his ability. And he's going to be drawing throughout the course of the class a unique illustration that pinpoints some of the things that he and I will be talking about in the class. And at the end of it, one of you is going to get to take home a signed original illustration from the class as kind of a memento and a reminder of what we've done. And the rest of you, for all of you who stick around through the whole thing, we'll make sure that you get an electronic copy so that when you go out fired up about your vision and your voice and finding your voice, you'll have a little memento from Paul and I that reminds you spent time with us at FDIC 2014, and I hope it ends up being a very productive time for you. Either way, if we see you there in the hallways or we see you there in the class, and we hope we do, I hope you come to FDIC 2014. Folks, God bless you. Use your stuff, and we'll see you there.